all you wonderful people. It's Grandma Roseanne, and we are going to make something, I don't even know what to call it. I don't. It can be a Mexican muffin. It can be a breakfast burrito. It can be a grab and go. It can be something cool to put in my kids' lunches. I don't know what to call it. I'll figure it out because I've got to put some sort of a title on it, but you just call it whatever you want to because I think it is the coolest thing ever. I'm starting out with some corn tortillas. No, I'm not. I'm starting out with some flour tortillas. And I have 4 of them. And I'm going to sack them. You're going to love this. All right. Now, I have a regular sized muffin pan here. I think if you're doing this for like maybe a man who likes to eat, you might want to use the big muffin pans. But I'm just using the regular ones. So, this is what you do. This is cool. Why does it have to fold over and be difficult? All right. You're going to roll it just like this. Okay? Now, you take a scissors, you set it in there, and you cut right along the length, or right around the height, the depth of your muffin tin, whatever you're using. Now, we spread them out just like that. These are really, really, really fresh tortillas, so they're kind of sticking together. When I made it the other day, they weren't quite so fresh and they didn't stick together quite as much. But I think they're going to be excellent regardless. You're just going to open them up. Now, I've only made this one other time. And I think that if I roll it as tight as I did the first one, I'm going to have a little bit of difficulty. So I'm not going to roll it quite so tight. Tight, but not quite so tight. And we'll see if this makes it easier for me to get open spaces in it. Or if it is just about the freshness of the tortilla, which I think it might be, you guys. They look pretty good. What do you think? I think they're going to take the filling just right. So now for the filling, what I have, and this is the beauty of this, you guys, put whatever you want in there and make it to your liking. All right, now for the filling that I'm using today, I have Mexican meat that is I will show you actually. This is what I used. I used a McCormick's taco seasoning mix, and I love this, the flavors in this, it's delicious. So let me show you what I did for the meat here. I took some olive oil and just sprayed it in the bottom. I took about a handful of onions and popped them in, and they were diced, obviously, just softened them up. And then I took 2 pounds of ground beef, and I put it in there. I wanted it very minced, so I used this cool little tool and just did that so that it was not any big chunks, it was all very small. And then as this was cooking, I started adding the seasoning. And how much do you add? You add however much your palate will tell you that is the right level for you to enjoy it. That's how much. So what I did is I started out, I didn't measure, I really didn't. I just kept doing this, mixed it around, took a taste, it needs a little more. And I did that until my palate said, you're there, you're on the money. That was ever so simple. The rice, you guys, this is a no-fail Mexican rice that I have a video up on this. This rice is extraordinary. Takes minutes to put it together, just minutes, all common ingredients, nothing unusual in there, and then you bake it, and it never, ever fails. And here I have some refried beans, and these are just out of a can. So now I'm going to start and fill the cavities here. You can start with anything you want. I think I'll start with the beans and put those down in there. I love this so much because you can actually tailor it to whatever you want. I just know when I made this the other day, the people in my house went a little bit crazy for it. They loved it. We'll move that aside, and then we're going to start on the beef. You don't have to be fussy with it. Just get it in there. You know what I think I would do next time? I would mix the rice and the beans, so I only had to do one round of inserting. But I didn't think about that until just now. Okay, now we're going to switch you out for rice. Before I do that, I have some chopped up jalapenos here. If you don't like jalapenos, obviously don't put any in. And I don't like a lot of heat, but these are the canned jalapenos, and they're very flavorful, and they're not outrageously hot. So I put a few of them in each one of these, because everybody at my house really likes jalapenos. I'm kind of okay with them. Okay, now for the rice. I'm gonna put the rice right on top. And I'm trying to get into these crevices as well, just so it's like full-bodied flavor everywhere you eat on here. Now I'm going to take, I think I'll do 6 eggs. I'm not quite sure, because when I made it the other day, I made just a very small portion of this. And I needed to make sure we liked it before I did a whole tray of it. But I think 6 will be fine. If it's too much, I save it for scrambled eggs the next day. Nothing lost. Or if it's not enough, there's no challenge with me just popping another egg in. So I've got 5 in there. I think I'm gonna do 6. I'm going to put in a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, just to your taste, and a little bit of milk, because I want to break this up and have it a little bit more liquidy here. And I'm going to see if that's enough after I whip it. And you want to be sure that they're mixed well. Get some air in there. Okay, I think we're good. So now I'm just going to pour into the cavities here. Six eggs wasn't enough. More of 1 egg, and I think that's going to be plenty. I will tell you what I definitely would put in this is cilantro. We love cilantro, but mine went to seed and I don't have any. I kind of gypped the guy on the end. So I'm tilting it for the spillover to go down and help this guy out. There, I think we're good. Now we top it with cheese, and once again, whatever you like. The last one I did, I used a cheddar, a medium cheddar. It was really good. But I like to change things up and try new and different things. So this one, we're doing a combination of Monterey, nope, not Monterey, pepper jack, and mozzarella. I think that'll be a nice combination. And very nice, beautiful mozzarella right on top. Now, before I started the whole process, I preheated my oven to 350. I'm going to put these in and I'm going to time it at about 17 minutes. And we will see if they are well set by that time and that the cheese is kind of golden and melted beautifully. So I will be back. Well, our little beauties are out and done and smell magnificent. What I have done, as it was still out of the oven and still warm, I just took, you can do a knife, I had an offset spatula, but you just go in and I separated so that I would have an easy release from it, of which I do. Ta-da! Now, this is something where you can just pick it up and eat it with your hand, except that it's still hot. 350 degrees, I'm not gonna pick it up and eat it out of my hand. So, what I would do with this is just, and I mean a couple of drops of sriracha. Okay, maybe 3. That's what it looks like. So, I think we need to taste it. It's so good. All the flavors from the meat and the cheese and the tortilla. Oh my goodness. This is good, really good. Okay, I'm gonna leave instructions below, but honestly, it's just whatever you want. And I also think if you want to do this vegetarian, leave the meat out. You can put in potatoes, you can put in peppers, you can put in, oh, so much. Or if you want to make it more American and less Mexican, what about sausage? Some breakfast sausage in there with some potatoes, some shredded potatoes and some, oh, I don't know, red peppers and yellow peppers, and make it really festive and beautiful. All of those things are workable in this. So I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for staying for the end. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the little bell so you know when I come back. And thank you so much for coming. And really, you guys, thank you so much for your comments. I do love reading them. Thank you. Bye.